On the way to this building, I saw someone walking with a fleece that they bought at Bully For You.
Yeah?
Never gets old. It would be even better if I had designed it. You know what I mean?
It's coming.
You imagine the first time I see somebody at Winco in my sweater?
It'll be me.
I'll be like, oh, it's content time. Oh, excuse me, I made that sweater.
Do you know who I am? Have you heard of me?
My name's on the tag of your sweater. I'm kidding, the brand is called Colfax. I want to return this sweater.
Also, please clean up your dog poo. Like, we get you're gonna trespass, so when you do, please clean up your dog poo.
He's got his basic Stanley Cup.
I got this as a gender commentary.
The receiver died.
Can I talk and move at the same time? The answer is no, but theoretically? Preamp me to the end of love. Tucking in the lab.
You're not hearing it.
Reading the packaging. That shot's pretty cool.
Tell me about your ride. It's a pretty sweet ride you got there.
Yeah, it's one of a kind.
I mean, editing can do some amazing
Yeah,
things.
exactly. You choose which direction that goes.
I have enough source material to create an AI model of your voice.
Yes.
It'd be very convincing.
That would save some time. My relationship to kitsch has changed significantly. Kitsch is art that's designed to produce a primarily sentimental reaction. So kitsch is something that you look at and you say, "Aw." So when you think about like precious moments figurines, the word precious means costly, and the idea is that the moments that the precious moments figurines portray are ones that you wouldn't trade for a lot of money or that you would pay a lot of money to experience. When we think of the word precious, we think of kitsch. We think of things that are rather cheap sentimentality.
People who try to hold on to the thing that cannot be held on to.
Yeah, and that's, I think, like the paradox of weighty things, of precious things, is that you can't manufacture them. And things that are kitschy are an attempt to manufacture deeply sentimental things. This is maybe going to get me in trouble, but something that I've always appreciated about the Catholic Church, it's so embodied and so physical that like there's almost a sentimental relationship to gore. These Victorian statues, soft edge, airbrushed, and you contemplate, deep agony and suffering and gore in a way that is seen to maybe even alleviate the suffering of Christ. Like if you contemplate the suffering of Christ, you're going to become a better person, which is going to reduce the total suffering that Jesus took on for us. So there's this weirdly sentimental relationship towards gore, which I think is fundamentally kitschy, which is why so much Catholic art from the Victorian period to today. Thank you guys. I'm so glad we ran into you. Come back again. Enjoy this lovely weather.
Thank you.
You're rolling on that, right?
Thank goodness I didn't finish that thought, so you won't be able to use any of it. The falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The second, surely something, the second coming is at hand. The second coming. No sooner are these words out of my mouth than a vast image out of Spiritus Mundi, something's my sight. Something, a face with a lion body and the head of a man. Its gaze blank and pitiless as the sun. It's moving its slow thighs. I don't know. Listen, it's all there. It's just there in pieces. Some trains of thought arrive at the station and other ones crash and everyone dies. There's some Futura on this fire extinguisher. It's the Wes Anderson font. Just that one. I don't think that's all Futura, but this is right here. Always feel blessed by Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson blessed this mayonnaise. Before we bought the building, someone had come through and created like a mythology of vengeful birds. Giant beaked, chicken things, and phrases like, I will cut your thoughts. I think there's one vengeful bird left, but it was a great concept.
I will cut your thoughts sounds like something my 6-year-old would come up with. Like it's trying to sound cool and scary, but then as an adult, if you think about it, it's like there is something cool and scary about this.
When you know nothing, it's dumb, but when you know more,
Exactly.
It's cool and scary.
Exactly. And a lot of things that kids say are scary. We don't talk about this enough.
yeah, it's trapped with the bees. That is an active wasp's nest. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, let me just get a couple takes of me saying, I hope that answers your question. And then you can use that whenever I don't actually answer whatever you ask me.
Now look at the camera. And go for it.
Am I supposed to say heads? Heads. I hope that answers your question. If someone was sort of approaching sainthood in a mystical and ecstatic way, it would make sense that they might produce the exact opposite of panic sweat smell, Their body would just be like,
Peace smell.
yeah, it works. Science is catching up to what Catholics knew in the medieval ages. I hope that answers your question.
Some great dirt.
Oh yeah, good dirt, good dirt. Good dirt.
One of my life quests is moving a building, but I've tried like a bunch of times and it just hasn't worked out.
You just start with a mobile home, make it easy on yourself.
I mean,
JD, you can, you've been dismissed for the day.
I think the weird thing about this space is that it fills up and then I empty it out and then I fill it up again. So the goal is to empty it out and then immediately start knocking down the ceiling and stuff so that I can't fill it back up again. Also, somewhere in here are the plans for the bookstore that I'm supposed to stare at every day as a kind of a manifestation vision quest exercise. You know what I mean?
How much do you believe in the concept of manifestation?
Manifestation is phenomenologically true. It's not a thing that gives you power over the universe. It is a accurate description of how things often work.
Or how things get done. Is you're thinking about them?
It's a question of directionality. It's not that you manifested and then the universe owes you. Yeah. It's that it's just how things usually work.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this in regards to just what it is that we dwell on. Yeah. Ends up being what it is that we do. Yeah. If you want to avoid sin, you can't be doing the don't sin, don't sin, don't sin, don't sin. Right. Because what you're thinking about is sin. And even though it's got the don't in front of it, that's what you end up doing. Think about the thing you should be doing instead. Dwell on Christ. Dwell on his commands. Dwell on his love. You suddenly begin to do them because that's all you're thinking about. In skating, don't look at the bushes. Don't look at the bushes. Yeah, because if you don't want to fall in the bushes, if you don't want to fall in the bushes, don't look at the bushes, or else that is exactly where you're going. Yeah.
Like, I think one of the things that's helpful.
Oh my gosh.
There's a well over here if you want to not fall in that.
Give me a second. My back. There was a sidewalk and then there wasn't.
I'm going to say it was like 4 years before we bought the building. Somebody fell in a open well up here and then got like Lassie rescued. And then the fire department came and filled in the well so that no one else could fall into it. So there's a non-zero chance of
me doing what I just did again, but worse. New? Concrete things?
No, two of them were there, and then the one in the center, AJ just found. And we're trying to decide if it's a headstone. If it is, it's more whimsical than any headstone I've ever seen. We've always thought we might find a secret burial ground. There's no record of anyone being interred here, and I'm not sure why they would be. There's a whole St. Ignatius section in the cemetery, and there wasn't even a morgue here. So all of that stuff happened off-site. So it feels unlikely that there is a secret burial ground, but we do have a contingency plan, you know, if we find it, to just bury it and then make a I know what you did last summer pact to never speak of it again. So if we find a graveyard, no one will know. Nature abhors a vacuum. Spaces fill up.
They do.
It's just sort of the nature of things.
The nature of nature. Dude, I bet you no one's ever said that before.
The words of a theater artist. What I love most about the world, nobody likes it. The feeling of watching my friends and family, forcing them to react to hours of my bold choices and relate to none of it.
Yes.
It's electric. That's why theater will never die, because our friends and family have to keep coming.
Hard transition into this is actually a horror film.
That would be.
I do like.
I love that idea. How you doing over there?
Good. Got a shot through the window over here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The old through the window shot.
Frame within a frame, and that's cinematography. That's composition.
Is that cinema?
That's
Pure cinema.
cinematic composition.
It's the exact same way as symbolism.
Symbolism.
So I just walked into something in here.
This is a Temu cat toy that makes lights when you move it, and it doubles as a ghost detector because if you set it there and it moves itself, obviously something has done it, you know.
People say like you can't take it with you or whatever, that kind of thing, which is very true. But it also sort of misses the point some of the time, because a lot of what makes life meaningful is stuff. When people say that, I think they're talking about like the pursuit of fancier status symbol stuff, but the pursuit of actually good things is life.
I think for me, it's tools. Like, I
What is
like
this pragmatism? This is false economy. William Morris, who ironically led to the creation of some really uncomfortable furniture, said, you know, have nothing in your house that you don't believe to be useful or beautiful. Useful and beautiful is not two poles that you have to pick between.
I agree.
You know?
I do agree with that. Because I'm getting tools to create something beautiful.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't fully disagree with the take, because I like things too.
Yeah.
I like things.
Yeah, I'm more pro stuff than I used to be. I think people either are like, I like what I like, and they're content with that, and don't realize that there's an infinite well of better liking, or they're too intimidated by that. People who are not in the practice of, they say, well, I like this and I don't like this, but they've never gotten to interrogating themselves, why do I like this and not this? Or haven't taken that very, very far. I think that's an obstacle. People need to be given permission to ask themselves why they like what they like.
You'll see the meme online sometimes where it's like the guy pressing his finger up to another person's just being like,
Let people like things. I'm an anti-let people like things guy. I refuse to let people just like things. That's crazy. Even if I'm not trying to get them to dislike them, I won't let them just like them. What's the worst internet way to say it? Don't yuck other people's yum. Disgusting. All millennials should die. But I don't.
Well, what if that's my yum?
I don't believe that. I'm gonna go get a smoke from my jacket.
So, this bookstore, I mean, happening?
It's happening.
When?
Right in front of your eyeballs on YouTube.
But like how long though?
I think it can't be stopped at this point. So I think we'll be able to start demolition, which is the fun part, in the next month after we destroy stuff. That's a little bit hazier.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work to do, so I'm going to be here for a while. Turning and turning in the widening gyre, the falcon cannot hear the falconer, the things fall apart, the center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity, and so on.
I agree.